Papa Kenn Media.
Hello, Kenvians, and welcome to a brand new, for the time being, short play of, well, as you can plainly see, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, one of my all-time absolute favorite games, not only on the Super Nintendo, but also pretty much of all time, in general. Now, as you can see here, I do have a, pre-created game, and just for the fun of it, I'm actually going to... That is such a strange erase sound. But yeah, we're going to be starting fresh, and I'm not going to be playing this consistently per se, but if you would like to see me do a long play, or basically a Let's Play series of Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, this is one of my all-time favorite games, and... yeah, any chance I have to go back and experience it again is a good time for sure. Just leave it at Kenn. No sword, no shield, I am all alone. Let's get started. Now, for those of you that, I don't know if many of you are familiar with this game or not, but it's definitely one of, it's heralded by many, including myself, to be one of the, if not the, best Zelda game of all time. I'm sure, by today's standards, maybe not so much in the latest generations, probably don't consider it to be, but this is the first Zelda game I ever beat on my own, and I'm sure you've noticed I haven't really been reading out loud the text. That's because I'm pretty much so familiar with the story of this game that I don't really feel like it's necessary for me to read it out loud. Once again, if you want me to make this a series, then definitely do let me know, and, if you would want me to read out loud the text, I'll definitely do that. But I figured for now I would use this as more of a way to sort of lay out the plans I have for upcoming games, upcoming videos on the channel in general, and, yeah, just kind of put it out there. A few ideas I have, because there's a few things I'm wanting to do, as I mentioned in the test video from the PlayStation 3, and one of those is, there's some Halloween-y games, or Halloween-ish games, I'm wanting to play, and those are, obviously some of those are going to be zombie games, because, it's pretty much impossible to avoid zombie games at this point. Uncle, no! My blue-haired uncle that I look nothing like. Kenn, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield, and listen. You can focus power in the blade. Hold the B button. The sword actually has a B button on it. Then release it, using the secret technique handed down by our people. Kenn, you can do it! Save the princess. Zelda is your... My what? My what? My what, old man? Tell me! Tell me! I really need to have some water. My throat is incredibly dry, and it was not exactly in good shape to, be doing that voice. But anyway, like I was kind of sort of saying earlier, what I'm planning to do is actually to set up a couple of straw polls related to upcoming games that will be on the channel. Or that I'm planning, planning to play, should I say. And the reason I'm doing that, it's most of the things I'm going to be asking are pretty minor, inconsequential questions. Kind of like, which character should I play as? But, I figured... especially with you all being the viewing audience, you should have the chance to decide, like in one particular game, I believe it's called Dead Nation, what character I play as. I'll try and turn up the volume for this game so that you can hear some of the music, because just A Link to the Past has some of the best music in pretty much in any of the Super Nintendo games, in my opinion. Now, there are a lot of great games with a lot of great music in them, but yeah, this one just, it always stood out above the rest to me. You're dead. But yeah, and this castle music, like, they have remixes of this song, and they are just phenomenal. Like, the music by itself is outstanding, but when you get some of the remixes in, I might actually include a link to one of the remixes in the description down below. Just absolutely phenomenal. I love it so much. Now, just so you know, I don't know how long this is going to go on exactly, but I'd say this video will last, let's just say until I rescue Zelda and get her to the sanctuary. That shouldn't take too long. I'll try and, you know, speed up the run a bit. Bye-bye. Oh, I love doing that. Such a jerk. And you're dead. And you're dead. Ah! Foul beast. But yeah, there's going to be a few questions on there in the straw polls. One of which, like I mentioned earlier, will be which character I will play as in the game Dead Nation. Now, the character I play as won't really be a major factor in the game. It's like, even story-wise, like, because I've started out the game as each of them just to see if there's any difference. And as far as I can tell, like, the only actual difference in the game, yay, boomerang, is that, like, during the cutscenes, you're a different person. Like, that's literally it. And you get a different voiceover. Now, if I was doing co-op, there's... it's pretty much the same thing still, but you have two characters in the cutscenes. And then also, I'm trying to think, I believe the male character, he has like a blue laser scope that is your pointing reticule, and then the woman, Scarlet, has a red one. Hello, Mr. Swirly Ball Man. Ah, that was not very nice. There we go. The big key. I saved Zelda. Yes, once again, this game has been played so many times. If you want me to slow down in future plays and actually read through the text, just let me know. But for the time being, I'm kind of going for speed here, because I would prefer this video not to be 20 minutes. I'd say I could probably cut it pretty short of that. But yeah, and then there's going to be a few other straw polls I'm going to post will be more related to what games you would like to see me play. Now, some of which will be, you know, they're games that will be lengthier to go through, and some that are a bit shorter. You know, some that are just like, you know, kind of fun games that I might not even, you know, really be trying to beat per se. But just games I'll be playing for the Halloween season, just for the heck of it, and again, for fun. I love the boomerang in these games. The boomerang is probably, by far, like, you know, just, especially in the beginning, one of the most useful weapons you can hope to get in a Zelda game. Because it stuns enemies, it leaves them in place for you to just hack and slash your way through. And actually, that effect lasted longer than I expected. That guy was still frozen after I went up and defeated the one enemy. Oh, hi, Mr. Man in the armor. You didn't even notice me. There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to the sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. I apologize for any ladies that might be watching this. I do a horrible lady's voice. I do apologize. Ooh, blue guys. Let's fight. Leave Zelda alone! Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, maybe I kind of screwed up a bit. And now we get the most annoying sound in the game. Please tell me there's a heart up somewhere here. There doesn't seem to be. Yes. Push from the left. I need a heart piece so badly. Oh, come on. Little Mises! Please. Please be a heart. No, it's not a heart. Okay, well this at least makes it easier to see them, and hopefully... I don't need rupees! I need a heart! Have a heart, man! Ah! Are you friggin' kidding me? Everyone... Oh, yay! Thank goodness. Okay, now I'll do my best to not get hit the rest of the time. I was being a bit overzealous earlier, admittedly, and that was almost my downfall. Die, vile snakes! Yay, full health. Foul beasts. Whew. Okay, well apparently the snakes are definitely the better route to go for health items. Whoa. Got such an ugly face. Whoa. Mr. Batty Man, you know better than that. You know better than go against this guy with a sword. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Sure, you probably get a few cheap hits in on me throughout the game, but... Yay, a key. But can't we all just be friends? Nah, probably not. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good time. After passing through these sewers, we'll be very close to Sanctuary. Let's be careful. God. Oh, my poor voice. And my poor, poor imitation of a lady's voice. My wife is gonna kill me. I realize I don't need to defeat all the rats, but, you know, it gets you rupees, and the more rupees you have, it makes getting certain items later in the game a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. That was overkill. But yes, what else could be on there? Okay, I don't know if a straw poll will allow me to do this or not, but one thing I might do is, you know, I'll put up a few, again, I'll put up the choice for which character I'll play in Dead Nation as a, one of the straw polls. Another one will be, like, you know, which game or games out of a list of choices you might want me to play. And then finally, if there are any games you will want me, you know, that aren't on the list that you might want me to play. Now, unfortunately, there are definitely some games that came out recently that I can't play, but for a number of reasons. One being that, well, the new game, Until Dawn, is a PlayStation 4 exclusive, and I do not have a PlayStation 4. I have a PlayStation 3, not yet a PlayStation 4. Excuse me. I don't know if the game is on Steam or not, but if it is, considering the graphics I've seen on that game, there's a good chance that my computer is nowhere near powerful enough to run it. I'll double check on that and see if it might be on Steam before I post the straw poll. But, yeah, again, it's like, you know, I definitely appreciate this, and just so you know, I do know this is a booby trap. But, so many snakes! Snakes on a plane! Snakes near Sanctuary! Focus well. But yeah, I'll hopefully be able to make it so that you can add any of your own possibilities as to games you might like me to play. But you have to keep in mind that I definitely will be restricted as far as technology I actually own goes and stuff like that. But there are especially if it's on Steam and within certain regulations, I should be able to play the game. And here we are in Sanctuary. Princess Zelda, you are safe. Is this your doing, Kenn?
Yes, it was Kenn who helped me escape from the dungeon. When I was captive, the wizard said, "Once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open." Kenn, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. ... I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is a legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now.
Oh, this is hurting my throat.
I will
Oh, wait. That was the old dude?
I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand?
Not at all. Actually, if I do that, they'll repeat everything they just said. So, yes, I do understand. And let's get a heart container. Boom. 4 hearts. Alright then, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me for this, short little playthrough, beginning of the playthrough of Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Once again, if you want to see more of this game, definitely do leave a comment on it in the, comments down below. And definitely go and check out the links in the description for the straw polls. And, leave your answers there and help me figure out, exactly what to do in the upcoming Halloween season as far as video games go. Until next time, everyone, I'm Papa Ken. Alonzi!